Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another watch along, you guys. We are here. You get me? Apologies. Woke up a bit late, man. I'm so tired. I actually don't know what's going on with me. I'm actually struggling to sleep right now. And hey, I was a little bit late. It is what it is. We are here. Make sure guys are slapping the like button. Make sure guys are subscribing to the channel. And let's just address the elephant in the room. Obviously, yes, we know we all hate Everton. I hope they get relegated, inshallah, in my lifetime. But I just want to put the title in the bag before anyone tries to be edgy. Oh my God. How is this guy a Liverpool fan and he wants Everton to beat Arsenal? Because, you get me? I just want to put the title in the bag. That's it. I just want to put it in the bag so I can move on with my life and we can, you get me, just talk to each other for the rest of the season. You get me? I don't want to keep just being angry, you know? So, yeah, now we can all relax. Hopefully, inshallah, if we win the league, which is something I look forward to. So, yeah, big up to all of you guys. And we're here. And the thing is with this game is, obviously, both teams kind of played midweek. Everton having played on the Wednesday against us in the derby, and Arsenal having played on the Tuesday against Fulham Football Club. So I think it should be very interesting, the dynamics of this game, because Everton are setting up in a low block as I'm watching already right now. So, you know, it's not a shock. And Arsenal are gonna have to unlock that low block. And the interesting part is, which I want to see right now, is because I haven't noticed yet, has Arteta started Saka? That's the question. No, he has not. He's actually went with a well-rotated side. Good. So even Arteta gives up on this league. Alhamdulillah. Everton are on the attack here. Still Everton. Beto. Oh. Beto. Cleared. So, yeah. This ain't the last game at Goodison. There's still a lot of games left. This ain't the last game, bro. Now we put the score. You get me? This ain't the last game at Everton. There's still like 8 games. It's impossible they have 7 away games. It's literally impossible that they have 7 away games. Anyway, lineups are being added to the screen. Oh, this is the guy with the difficult to spell name. Wow, Arsenal have rotated so much. Oh, Arteta really thinks they have a chance against Madrid. I mean, I guess Arteta can't move like Don Husam, you know? Arteta has to believe that they have a chance. He has rotated heavily for this right here. Fairs. He has rotated very heavily. Which means he thinks he's going to get something against Madrid. So, lineups are currently on your screen. Let's just get the timer working too. Apologies for this, you guys. I just woke up late because I actually am fully struggling to sleep right now. I don't even know why. I usually sleep like easily, but it's not been the case lately, and it's actually really annoying me. I slept at like 10 a.m. my time, bro. Don't even know why. I'm just struggling to sleep lately. So I slept at like 10 a.m. my time. I woke up at like 2:15, literally 15 minutes before the game. I prayed dhuhr, I washed my face, and now we're here. So, yeah. Anyway, Arsenal are on the attack here. And it's cleared. Big up to all of you guys. Let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. So, yeah, let me know your predictions, please. Let me know your predictions, please. Put on the Arsenal game and you will sleep easily. I'll be honest with you. If we're talking like pure boredom, Chelsea bore me to death, bro. Like, if we're talking just on a boredom basis, bro, give me a Chelsea game and I'll fall asleep. And perhaps that's something maybe I should have done. Maybe this is my fault. Maybe I should just put on the Chelsea game. That's the real magnesium. Maresca Ball 2025. Should have done that properly. You know? Maybe if I just put on the game, so yeah. Maybe. 1-1. Why is so many people are saying 1-1? Yes. Guys, let's put all this shirt stuff in the bag. Let's just give it up, man. Aaron the General is here. Why? So it's inaccurate that this is the last game at Goodison, right? Oh, Rice almost scores from the corner directly there, but it's cleared by Patterson. Yeah, but it's not a historic event like Arsenal's last game at Goodison. Like, they're not rivals or anything, so why does it matter? It mattered for us, but it doesn't matter for them. Yeah, but can you send me like an actual version of it? Because we can't do what Man United fans do, which is make up quotes. No, I'm not doing the Brentford game. I'm doing Forest Villa later. We have to do content. Yeah, the problem is what's written at the bottom, mate. That's the problem, so. You really thought it's a good idea, I notes, to remix an Eminem song into Chelsea beating Spurs? Oh, God. Man, like Tyler in the building. Big up, Tyler. FK, big up. Red Lion. Straight after FK walks in, he walks in. Why should I watch more Brentford games? Likelihood of signing the lap, it's a possibility. Yesterday, Jamie Phillips went into conspiracy mode, like straight up. Was just in such conspiracy mode, bro. The guy was conspiracizing everything. Like, oh, Nunes is gonna go out on loan, by the way. I'm like, Jamie, why would Nunes go out on loan? Like, hey, fair enough. If you think that, I don't think that at all. But like, he was just in full on conspiracy mode, man. You'll never walk alone, Hamad Hussein. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Big up to you always. Showing love, man. Big up to you, Habibi. You'll never walk alone to you as well. Big up. No European team would pay 40 above 40 for Darwin. Cave, I think you being a Robertson fan has actually damaged your brain now. Guys, the way that we look at players as a fan base has nothing to do with the way that teams look at players. We need to keep this in mind. Like, we're actually genuine. Just think about what I'm saying. Just think about what I'm saying. Right? I'm going to offer you an example that has nothing to do with Liverpool Football Club, so you're not emotional. Right? So you just don't be emotional. Just listen to what I'm saying. You know? Napoli were willing to offer 60 million for Alejandro Garnacho. Come on, you guys, man. Come on, man. Imagine. Cave. Garnacho, 60 million pounds. Garnacho. As bad as Nunes is, he's definitely better than Garnacho. Like, ooh, Everton almost scored there. Cleared. If Nunes goes to to Atletico, it means there's a genuine possibility. Oh, and DI. If Nunes goes to Atletico, there's a genuine possibility Alvarez comes to us then. Well, I wouldn't say genuine possibility, but I think we try to make it a thing, basically. That would be a dream. Guys, we have 120 people in here, which is like, thank you, because it's an Arsenal Everton watch along. You get me? So let's get the likes up and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. One sip coffee, one sip water. Yeah? What's wrong with that? Yellow card O'Brien. Michael, that could have been a possibility last summer, but you know, certain certain football club thought losing out on Diaz is a bad idea. Imagine. The reason why we didn't take thing is because we wanted to keep Diaz. 50 likes, big up chat. Like and subscribe, yalla. Big up to Naif who says, big up Don Husam, up the toffees. Eh? That we can agree on. Finally, we can agree on that, brother. Finally. Look, I'll tell you something, Kave. You know, I wouldn't say like I'm completely like well connected or anything, but I've spoken to people. People don't assess it the way that we do. They look at Nunes and he's young. They look at Nunes and he's Uruguay's number 9. A season ago, he had like at least acceptable GA in the English Premier League. Which honestly, like, if you're a sporting director, you believe that your manager can bring the best out of him and make him change and all this type of stuff. You get me? And that's the thing. And I think it's very important to establish the difference between how fans view players versus how an institution views a player. Prime example, Julian Alvarez wins the World Cup with Argentina, wins the treble with Manchester City. You get me? And all of a sudden, he's worth 90 million. Darwin Núñez got offered 70 million by Saudi. They did. They did. So, yeah. I mean, we can't make that up. Who the hell is this on my mug? Why are they? Wake up and dance, it says. No one has time for that shit. Who wakes up and dances? Big up to you, Naif, man. Big up, Naif. Wallah, shukran to you. You've been supporting us a lot recently. I just think this summer, bro, it's very important for us to just put the self-sustaining in the bag and actually do what's required for once. I beg. It's we can all agree. Left back, right back if Trent leaves. Center back, midfielder, 2 forwards. All we need is 6 players. No one's asking for Kylian Mbappe. No one's asking for Valverde. No one's asking for us to sign Saliba. Just sign the 5 and 6 players we need so we can go again next season. Like, I'm begging you, bro. For once, can we just actually get all the things that we need? I beg, man. That's all I want, man. Croston from Noneri. Hello, Melissa. Yes, Beige and Red Stevie. You already know, man. We should all rage. We should all rage. And I'm not even asking for any names, bro. Like, just get me the positions. That's all I'm care about. And by the way, it's not like there isn't cheap options. Like I already told you guys, Baena is a player we like, bro. You get me? Baena is a player we like. There are players we like out there, but all this liking stuff, at the end of the day, we've got to execute. We can't just keep liking people. Even yesterday, do you see what the Sky Sport journalist said? We admire Victor Osimhen. طب حبيبي خلص ما you can admire يا أخي. But can we execute the transfer instead of admiring? We've been admiring for so long. Oh, we admire. حبيبي, I admire him too. How can I not admire him when he employed Darwin Núñez? Of course I admire him. But we can't admire people forever. At some point in time, we're going to have to execute some transfers. Oh, we admire. Come on, man. The club like Baleba too. So it's not just you that you want Baleba. The club like Baleba as well. I've been telling my like the people in the chat this for a long time, man. I'm telling the people in the chat this for a long time. LFC will go big in the summer. Ali, Van Dijk, Mark 2. Kind of that whole like summer, bro. Naby Keita, Ali, Van Dijk in the January. If I am not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the summer we got Shaqiri as well. Who else did we sign that summer? Who else did we sign that summer, chat? There's another player that we signed that I'm completely not mentioning right now. But there's another player we signed as well. Captain Sal, where the hell have you been? Been forever since I've seen you. Man, like Nate Trossard, cleared by... Is that Brandthwaite? Cleared by Brandthwaite. Fabinho, yeah. We had a really good, like, you think about it, this whole like Liverpool revolution started when we signed all these players. In the eye, this whole thing of like Liverpool winning the NDI blocked. This whole thing of like Liverpool winning the league happened just because of us making the correct transfers. The only wrong transfer we made in that period was Naby Keita. Other than that, everyone we signed was a good signing. Literally everyone we signed in that period was a good signing, bro. Fabinho, Alisson, Van Dijk, Shaqiri. We signed so many good players. And I think we need to do that again, man. We need to do that again. We really need to do that again. And it's very important, very pivotal we do it. And I can be very objective. Like, Kirk has 40. Center back option, whoever, Schlotterbeck, 40. Right back, we can get Wesley from Flamengo. We don't even have to go expensive for right back. You get me? Midfield, you can just play Baena in the 10 and play Soboslai as another DM. Wingers, Nico Williams literally has a release clause. So if you want a dribbler, might as well get a younger dribbler if you would like. There are wingers out there that cost cheap money. Delap is cheap. Osimhen is cheap. Ekitike is cheap. The one nightmare for me, honestly, guys, I swear, the one nightmare would be Sesko. That's the biggest nightmare. The biggest nightmare would be Sesko. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry, bro, if we sign Sesko. I will fully cry on stream. Because how can you finally get rid of Darwin Núñez and then just sign Núñez with a left foot? Like, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. He's so not ready for this level. I just don't want Sesko at all, bro. I really don't. I would actually rather Delap over Sesko. Big up Aaron, the general. Always pushing the likes. Let's get to 100 likes, chat. Yeah, Sesko definitely ain't good enough. I don't like Kubo. Kubo is Japanese Elliot. There is no difference. There is literally no difference between them. I don't want Kubo. I'll be honest with you. Kubo is like not really a 10, not really a right winger, you know, little bit creative, not athletic enough to play on the wing, not strong enough to play in midfield, just doesn't suit us. We don't like Cunha. I don't want to make a big up channel. I can easily do my streams on big up, but they do pay well, but I don't think just money. I think future. I'm trying to build something special over here. Thank you, Omar. Trying to build something special over here, you know? And the truth is, the future is YouTube. Because I look at the worldwide influence of the English Premier League. I look at the worldwide influence of this game, of this sport that we watch together. And at the end of the day, bro, people in Nigeria, Ghana, India, Malaysia, people are all over the world, bro. With all due respect, like, no one in Abuja is logging on to his big up account compared to YouTube, which is YouTube. Like, my mother uses YouTube, my grandmother uses YouTube. Everyone knows about YouTube, bro. Like, we were sharing some interesting things from the channel, I think on a stream like 2 months ago, and we were talking about people in the Faroe Islands watching. Like, that just, it's impossible to have someone in the Faroe Islands watching on Big Up. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, just have to put it in the bank. What's happening to your club? Since when has your club been good, though, Jean-Pierre? Like, you literally had a 10-game stretch where your club was good. Your whole life you've been shit. What's new? You're literally Jamaican, and you choose to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch Tottenham Hotspur. Like, that's a you problem, I'll be honest with you. Like, you're an international fan. No one forced you to support Spurs. You wake up at 5 a.m. to watch Tottenham Hotspur, mate. That's a you problem. Big up to Naif. Big up to Muhammad. Big up to McGregor for the super chats. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Let's get the likes up, you guys. Come on, let's get to 100 likes. There's a boring ass game. We're just talking about Liverpool's future right now. Big up to my guy McGregor again. Thank you so much, McGregor. Appreciate you. Van Dijk and Mo stay equal proven success of data nerds. Build on legacy with the best data signings for big money. Here's the thing, McGregor. Look, I do think I do speak for a lot of people who think similarly to me. I'm not looking at names right now. Like, I'm not worried about, oh my God, we must sign Valverde and Chouameni and like, I'm not saying any of that. I just know we've got 6 positions we need to address in the summer, and I hope we address them. That's it. It could be it could be youth players, it could be a bunch of youngsters. Like even the left back position. I'll give you an example, McGregor. Remember, who here remembers the Senegalese left back we were linked to in January? Who actually remembers that? Why do we keep ignoring that player? What was his name again, bro? I brought this up on Kopish on yesterday. Actually, no, I brought it up on my own channel yesterday. Who's that Senegalese left back who played? I swear he plays like in the Russian league or in the Czech league or something like this. Someone tell me his name. Someone remind me of his name. But like, I'm genuinely Malik Diouf. That's the guy. I'm genuinely not bothered at all about names, McGregor. As long as we just get what we need, bro. Like, you know, the Tom Little rebuild. It's a possibility. I saw Tyler Jones earlier on say that Delap would suit like in the correct system. Guys, give anyone who puts fake score 1 hour timeout, please. Yeah. It's just boring at this point. Like Tyler mentioned the Delap thing. I do agree. Delap would do really well in like a correct system, in a correct style. He works really hard. Like he might suit us. Good morning, Osvaldo. Buen dia means good morning. You habla español poquito, you get me? Toka. Hello, Tabang. So yeah, I've never been like, the only time I wanted us to sign like actual names and world class talent was after the quadruple charge season, because at that point in time we couldn't afford to sign youngsters. You can say, I swear in Portuguese it's bom dia. Could be mistaken, but I think I'm right. You know, so that's the thing. These are the things that make the difference, bro. I wanted us to do that back then. Now it's different. Now because we need so many positions, I'm okay with signing a kid here and there, like or maybe a player who's 22, 23, something like this. Yes, it is. Because if Salah and Van Dijk stay, then the spine is there, bro. The spine is literally there if Salah and Van Dijk stay. So build around that spine. Can we actually go back to back? Can we do that? It would be really nice if we go back to back. Crossed in. We should really go back to back. Sterling. Counter-attack here, Arsenal. Going back to back would be really nice. Trossard. And Trossard scores. What a goal as well from Trossard. I can't lie to you. That's an unbelievable finish. I can't even chat shit on that finish right there. That's actually a great finish by Trossard there. I can't even cuss that. That's actually a very good finish. I'll be honest with you. Counter-attack, I have no idea who loses the ball there for Everton. Trossard gets it. And as much as I want to shit on Arsenal, that's actually a very good finish right there. I think that's Idris Gana Gay who messes up the header. Sterling plays into Trossard. Trossard absolutely rinses O'Brien there. Puts it between his legs, far post. That's a fantastic finish. It's actually a very good finish. I can't even lie to you. Tabang, just because you speak to Josh doesn't mean that you know the rundown of everything that we're going to do. Even I never claimed that I know the rundown. Stop it. Stop like doing this whole like, oh, like we know people. Maybe we all know people. Okay. You have your guy, I've got my guy. No one knows 100% anything yet. Don't worry. Sterling about to overtake Sancho. There you are. Spend big on striker projects for other positions. خلاص. I don't mind that, bro. Like, bring me Isak up top, and then the rest of them you want to sign like these 30 million pound players. I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool with it. Crossed in, and it's saved by Raya. I don't mind that. But we might not spend big on striker either. We might go for a Delap or something. Which, you know, for me, the only one I just purely do not want in any way, shape, or form is Sesko. Sesko will have me like genuinely depressed for next season. I'm trying to see Sesko where Liverpool. Oh, back pass across. Oh, come on, man. You did all the tough work. And then you messed up the end. Patterson, still Patterson. In the eye, cleared. Oh yeah, Everton will always like put in a 300% to try beat us, but they won't do the same with any other club. Thing is, when we talk about like Isak, Newcastle not getting top four makes a massive difference in this whole Isak saga. I'll be honest with you guys, Newcastle make top four. I'm just gonna put the whole Isak thing in the bag. I'm just completely gonna put it in the bag. You get me? So crossed in. Sesko is the future Nunes. And I promise you all, can I promise you all something? All the Nunes stands are going to be Sesko stands. Yesterday, I had 6 people on the Liverpool show. The only guy that was like, I'm okay with Sesko was Ends. Literally every single Nunes stand will become a Sesko stand. I promise you. So it's going to be the same cycle again, essentially. Message me if you want to come on at halftime, you guys. It's going to be the same cycle again. He comes in, he has 50 big chances missed. And then everyone will go like, oh, but you're unfair and you should give him a chance. You're a fanboy at 58. That's crazy. Sesko's another Nunes. I agree. 210 people locked in. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I can't do it all again either, Sean. Listen. I've already seen Nunes just rob Salah of being great. I like Jonathan David, and he's on a free as well. But, hey, I don't know. He might be a backup option. Win tomorrow, inshallah, and we're on 76 points. Exactly, Toka. That's the point. After 3 years of BS, it's time for us to actually watch a good striker, bro. It would be really nice. No one other than Tabang wants to come on? Fairs. Guys, do you know that Lionel Messi called Steven Gerrard the greatest ever English player? You know this? It's actually mad. That's actually mad. Low key, when you deep it, that's actually a mad statement. Hey, big up Leo, man. My goat. If we get the lap, then I see us going for Morello, and we're not going to go for Morello. We're not going to go for Morello. Hello, Adi. But James, Everton will put in a generational performance versus Liverpool and then disappear. Yeah, that's Everton Football Club. Liverpool is their cup final, and then anything after that is just, it doesn't matter. Oh, God. Yeah, but I destroyed Said anyway. Listen, the Scholes debate, with all due respect, the Scholes debate is a debate no one will beat me on because I'm so prepared when it comes to that conversation. I am so prepared when it comes to the Scholes conversation. Do you guys know that Paul Scholes started 30 plus games in the Premier League only one time? One time. He started 30 plus games in the Premier League. Do you know that Paul Scholes has never been nominated for a Ballon d'Or? Not won it, not top three. He has never received a nomination vote, ever. Not once. Do you know that he made the team of the season twice in his career? They have completely revised his career into something that he's just not. He's not even top 15 most important Man United players. If Man United had Mikel Arteta playing instead of Paul Scholes, they would have still won 13 Premier Leagues. He made no difference to their life whatsoever. He literally made no difference to Man United's life whatsoever. I agree with you, Ampo. I agree with you. Vern, you can't just get rants on a show, bro. You get me? Like, there's certain people who are, you know, like in the top notch YouTubers. You can't just get them on a stream. Shall I just get expressions on this channel as well? Like, just get him here. Like it's easy, right? Expressions, just follow me on Twitter. Big up X. Nobody had Scholes shirt. Thank you, Somali Flame. No one, bro. I saw Lampard and Gerrard shirts in the United Arab Emirates. I've never ever seen anyone wear a Scholes shirt. I don't know if Andre is here. I like the fact Andre's reputation is just attacking anyone who just like criticizes Soboslai. But you don't get it. It's because he works hard. طب حبيبي, he was in the final third. Why couldn't you just, and can he shoot? Or is that also has to do with the work rate? Man City fan, 1 hour timeout. Bro, Scholes is not even top 5 Man United players to begin with, bro. He was so important to Man United, never even won Man United player of the year. Quit the bullshit. Also, can I ask something? Why do people just bypass Patrick Vieira? Like Patrick Vieira is nobody. Can I understand that, please? Who says who that Scholes is better than Vieira? Says who? Vieira is a lot better than Scholes in my eyes. Like, I'd rather have one Patrick Vieira on my team than 3 Paul Scholeses. Fabregas is better than Paul Scholes. David Silva is better than Paul Scholes. Yaya Toure is better than Paul Scholes. Like, he ain't that guy. Kevin De Bruyne is better than Paul Scholes. Gerrard obviously better. Lampard obviously better. It's not even a conversation. What makes Paul Scholes better than N'Golo Kante? What makes Paul Scholes better than Kante? Give me an objective reason without getting rattled. Tell me attribute-wise, what's the difference between Jorginho and Paul Scholes? Tell me, what's the difference? Attribute-wise. It's the same exact player. The same exact player. Jorginho, Paul Scholes, same player. Pass left, pass right, dictate tempo. Oh, look, they called him Satnav in training. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, bro. I saw it, SR. I saw it. I messaged in the Football Terrace group chat. I said this is the worst opinion in Football Terrace history. And I told him 0 out of 10 rage bait. Yes, Scholes ain't better than Fabregas. Why is Scholes better than Fabregas? Why? And then there will come a United fan. Oh, 13 league titles. 11 league titles. Blah, blah, blah. But just like, okay, Habibi. So Paul Scholes won however many league titles. How does that make him better than the other guy? So everyone must now admit and confess that Maxwell is the best left back ever. Next time we have a conversation about left backs, Maxwell is number one. No one can bring up Ashley Cole. No one can bring up Roberto Carlos. No one can bring up Marcelo. You can't bring up any of these guys. Because the best left back ever is Maxwell. Because of all the trophies he won. Come on, man. Football is a team sport. Who gives a shit about trophies when comparing individuals? You can use trophies to compare to managers. You can use trophies to compare to clubs, to institutions, but not to individuals. It makes no sense. That's like me going, Akanji is better than Gabriel Magalhaes because Akanji has 2 league titles. My Habibi, if Gabriel played for City, he would also have 2 league titles. عادي يعني. Can I give you Maxwell's CV? Let me give you Maxwell's CV. Can I give you Maxwell's CV? Let me tell you Maxwell's CV. He was mainly a PSG left back, right? Let me give you his CV. Ajax, 2 league titles, Dutch Cup, Dutch Shield, Inter, 3 league titles, Super Cup. Trossard almost scores the second. Rice, blocked. Barcelona, 2 league titles, 2 Super Cups, the Champions League, the Club World Cup, the Super Cup. PSG, 4 league titles, 4 French Cups, 4 French League Cups, 3 French Supers. All of this is trophies by Maxwell. He's got more trophies than Ashley Cole. Also, it's funny, like with Trophy FC, right? Have you guys ever considered looking at Diego Maradona's trophies? Have you guys actually ever seen it, like in terms of like actual like league, like with the club? So he won the Argentinian league title with Boca Juniors. Only won the Copa del Rey at Barcelona. Never even won the Spanish league. He only won two Serie A titles with Napoli. He never won the Champions League. Ronaldo Nazario never won the Champions League. Eric Cantona never won the Champions League. Zlatan Ibrahimovic never won the Champions League. This is why using trophies to measure individuals is the epitome of stupidity. Oh, like how many league titles? Oh, and the reason you do that is to protect Gerrard's legacy. No, it's not to protect Gerrard's legacy, because if you ask me right now, am I taking, Harry Kane over this last 5 years as the best striker in the world? I'm going to say yes. And guess what? For the last 5 years, Harry Kane has won nothing. And watching him, he is the best striker in the world. What? Well, he's not missing any attribute. The amount of golden boots he won. It ain't a thing you just sit up here and just lie. And here now, this season, his second year at Bayern, he's about to win a Bundesliga. Last 5 years, I would consider Harry Kane the best striker in the world. He's won absolutely nothing. This has nothing to do with protecting Gerrard's legacy. It's just comparing individuals in a team sport using trophies. Is just stupid. It's just stupid. Yeah, but that's what the players like are like playing for. Yeah, I know that's what the players are playing for. That does not mean that I will use that as a measuring stick in terms of like comparing to individuals, because that's just not how that works. How can I compare two individuals using team accomplishments? Tabang, I sent you a link, by the way, but I don't know why it shows only one tick on WhatsApp. Maybe you should remove do not disturb ya hayawan before asking for the link. Shot and it's wide, behind the eye. Yeah, but Captain Sal, you can't say that because there are players who won more trophies. Do you guys know that Salah has more trophies than Maradona? A club level? You really think I'm stupid to say Salah and Maradona are similar level? You wanna know why Maradona is one of the greatest football players of all time? Go look at the list of his individual accomplishments. Just look at this just quickly before I add in Tabang and Vel. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look. Look at the list of individual accomplishments. Look how much individual accomplishment. Look, this is his trophies just with club wise, right? Look, Argentinian League, Copa del Rey. I don't even know what this Copa de la Liga is. You get me? He won 2 Serie A titles at Napoli and the cup. UEFA Cup winner, did not win the Champions League. Look how long the individual list is. Look. There you are. See how long that is. Let me educate the masses quickly. Paul Scholes. Here, see it with your own eyes. Just before I add in Vel and Tabang. This is important to educate the people. Look here. So many honors, right? Oh, he won so many Premier Leagues and he was very successful. Look at individual. Jimmy Murphy, Young Player of the Year. Man United Goal of the Season. Premier League Player of the Month 4 times in 20 years. Team of the Year only twice. You get me? That's it. There's nothing else here that's like relevant. Literally nothing here that's relevant. You go Steven Gerrard. Watch this. Watch the difference now. Watch the difference on an individual basis. Watch this. Look how long this list is. I'm supposed to think both these players are same. Look, UEFA Club Football of the Year, PFA Player of the Year, Team of the Year a record 8 times. I don't even know what this owns like thing is, and it's still a more important award than anything Scholes ever won. FIFA World 11 3 times, UEFA Team of the Year 3 times, FA Cup Final Man of the Match, UEFA Champions League Final Man of the Match. You get me? European Sports Media Team of the Year. Look at this. Are you guys seeing this with your own eyes? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm supposed to think the guy that on the other list is better just because he has more league titles? It's the dumbest thing ever. Anyway. Hello, Vel. Hello, Tabang. Go ahead, Velvinho.
Yo.
Yo. By the way, your favorite Chelsea rap is here today.
Mine?
CB.
CB?
Up the Chelsea. Make Chelsea great again, man.
When you up the charts, bro. Actually, I don't want to say that you're going to get us demonetized. Anyway.
You're literally going to get us demonetized with that Avi, bro.
What you said the other day is worse than this picture. Nah, come on. What you said is way worse than the picture, bro. Well, he's just the apparently the greatest English midfielder sucking his daughter's toes, man. I mean, if he's into it, he's into it, man. Yeah. Gerrard would never, Lampard would never, so that's what I got to say, innit? But, yeah. This game's just Arsenal rotated and they're doing what's required, getting the business done. Big up Raheem Sterling getting an assist. I think he has more GA in 2025 than Cole Palmer. So Cole Palmer fans can hold that. Sterling is producing more than him. He's about to overtake that bum Sancho that people thought is the team of the season so far, left winger. Sterling's about to overtake that. So yeah, Sancho fans, you're in the mud. If Sterling does overtake, there's only 2 GA behind. Or I think it's one. I need to double check. But yeah, so Sancho's about to get cooked on by Raheem Sterling. Yeah, it's just nothing in it. Just Everton up terrible. Nah, don't expect it.
You know, a cool thing about Gerrard, he said no to Madrid twice. Not only no to Madrid, he said no to Madrid and no to Inter. Treble winning Inter, FYI. You get me? So let's establish that right there. So
here's the thing: United fans are going to get upset. Like, here's the thing: like, when I grew up, it was always Lampard versus Gerrard. That was always the debate. And then when I talk to United fans, who their favorite players, they always say Ronaldo, Rooney. No mention of Scholes,
bro. Growing up, even like in this era, bro, some people liked Berbatov and Tevez and shit. No one liked Paul Scholes, bro. Come on, man.
I never seen no one wear a Paul Scholes shirt
in my life. I've seen it.
In my life, I've never seen. I've seen Lampard shirts. I've seen Gerrard shirts. I've seen Vieira shirts. I've seen Yaya Toure shirts.
Even Makalele.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what type of shirts you're wearing.
Even Makalele
it just matters about who the better player is. Obviously, Gerrard's a better player than both Scholes and Lampard, but if we're comparing Scholes and Lampard, Scholes is a better player. I'm sorry. He's a better midfielder. He's a better passer. He's a better...
Yes,
exactly. First of all, you're 18 years old.
Scholes is better.
So you never watched Prime. You never watched Prime Lampard. Stop waffling. Lampard is a better footballer than Scholes. If you listen to the agenda and the narrative that Lampard is just a goal scorer, I'm sorry, you just didn't watch him.
No, Lampard you also do the same. Wait. You do the same for Lampard. You say he was just a goal scorer when you're comparing him.
No, I don't say that. Wallahi, I don't say
that.
You
actually do, because when you compare it to Stevie, you're like, nah, but we only has GA over Steven Gerrard, because Steven Gerrard was a more complete.
No, that's not true. I always say Lampard and Gerrard is an actual debate. I never say that ever.
It's not
actually.
I think you're confusing me with someone else. I've always been someone who gives Lampard props. I think Lampard is better
props, but it's like
Lampard's great, but he's not. He's just not better than Scholes.
He was too stiff for me, man. Lampard was stiff.
And listen,
Gerrard doesn't clear Lampard. He just edges it. Like,
no. He does. He's quite clearly better than Lampard.
Nah, I would have said quite.
No, Gerrard doesn't clear Lampard. Gerrard is better than Lampard, but is not clear of Lampard.
Yeah.
I'm very pro Lampard. I think Lampard is the second best midfielder in Premier League history. I'll never say
no. No, he's not, man.
He's not.
Up to you guys.
Give it to KDB then. Just give it to KDB then. If that's the thing, then
I think there's a minimum of 4 or 5 midfielders better than Lampard, man. But again, there's nothing wrong. There's no shame in that. Lampard is
Gerrard, Lampard, Vieira, Kevin De Bruyne, Cesc Fabregas. That's my 5.
I have
wasn't Bergkamp the number 10?
Bergkamp was not a midfielder.
Bergkamp is a number 10. He ain't a midfielder.
He's the number 10 second striker, man. He's more attacker.
No, he ain't a midfielder.
He ain't a midfielder.
He's more of an attacker, yeah.
Tacticals.
Again, listen. I do feel like Scholes does get very underrated. Like I feel like just because of the team that he played in, I think people just underrate what he was. I think
underrated or overrated.
No. I think outside of Manchester United fans, honestly, he's so underrated because the guy's a terrific footballer, great passer, great defender. Like he's underrated outside of Manchester. Like Man United fans will rate him, and some people would overrate him and say he's the best. Like he's on the Pirlo and what's called level, which he's not. But he really is underrated based on when it comes to Liverpool fans, Chelsea, because some people just disrespect him. And listen, I'm not throwing shade at Lampard. I think Lampard's a terrific midfielder, but I just don't think he's better than I just don't think he's better than Scholes. I honestly don't think Lampard's better than Scholes, because if you honestly look at what a midfielder is, I think if you look at every attribute, Scholes beats him at nearly 70% of it. When it comes to midfield, he's a better short and long passer. He's a better he's a better holding midfielder. If both of them were to be told,
No, he's not.
Yes,
he is not.
he is.
No, he's not.
If you were to tell both of them,
No, he's not.
your
Lampard,
whole-
towards the end of his career, played in double pivot, and he's better than Scholes at it.
Oh no,
Scholes
he's not.
couldn't
No, he's
tackle
not.
to
No,
save his life.
no. Scholes is the only player I've ever seen retire, and then his team.
Yeah, but
loses
now
the
you're just doing the
title,
Terry Flowers. He
come
played
back,
like 12
come
games
back.
that season.
Listen. I'm not even.
But those 12 games
He's-
are the reason why they won the league.
Those 12
He
games.
started like 12 games that season.
But the reason they
come
won the league is because of those 12 games. It's
Because
like, let's say, for instance, let's say we win the title way to Arsenal right now.
Bro.
We bring back Steven Gerrard and we win the league because of him. It will be a thing of Steven Gerrard helped Liverpool.
No,
get
it
over
won't
the
be
line.
because of Gerrard we win the league.
It would
It
be.
won't be. No, it won't be.
It
No, it won't
would
be.
be.
I can't do this with you, man.
Halas, anyway, you guys
Okay,
have
don't bring Nasser.
Plus,
We're
you guys all
debating
know.
this because the
You
game was
guys-
shit,
you-
Husam. Wait, what do
guys-
you want me to say? Yeah, Trossard scored a banger goal. Halas.
So, guys, the season that Paul Scholes came back from retirement and won them the league,
He didn't win
was a
them the league.
season
He
where
was a massive-
he
was a
played
massive-
16 games and started 8 of them. He played 770 minutes in the Premier League. But he's the reason why they won the league.
Okay, but are you not going to look at the impact that he
Okay.
had in those minutes? What about the impact that he had in those minutes or something?
Yeah,
Again,
I'm sure.
you're just sitting
All the
there
pass left, pass
No,
right.
Husam, you're just it's
Yeah,
okay, it's okay, it's okay.
yeah.
I know what you are. It's okay.
For me,
No,
there's
but
only
what I said is not wrong. I still put like 5 midfielders above Scholes.
Yeah, I put
That's
5
fine.
midfielders above Scholes easily.
That's fine.
I think there's only 3 or 4 midfielders at
I
best.
put more
For
than
me,
5. I
it's
put like
Scholes,
8 above
Vieira,
Scholes.
Gerrard. That's what it is for me.
I think Gerrard and Vieira are better. I think Kevin De Bruyne edges him, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
after that, it's Paul Scholes for me. Obviously, there's other midfielders like Roy Keane or whatever, but I just never got to see him in it live. But
Yeah, fair enough.
for me,
Ibrahim probably rates Jorginho very highly then.
No, I don't. I don't. Again, I like Jorginho as a player.
You know who my
But
favorite midfielder is.
He would
Husam.
never.
You know.
He would never. He would never.
Scholes was literally Ginger Jorginho. There is no difference.
No,
Come on, this is what I mean. Husam.
Okay. That's a bit too far.
You're going
now-
a bit far.
There's nothing too far about my statement.
the
You
peop-
guys,
the peop-
the thing is, you guys are speaking. I'm older than all of you. You didn't watch
what?
Scholes.
It doesn't mean if you're older, you know ball, man.
No, but you didn't watch him. I watched his prime. You didn't watch his prime.
My dad also watched his prime, and he used to tell me how much he loved Paul Scholes, and he's a Liverpool fan. He was a Liverpool
Yeah, but
fan.
your dad's wrong.
It's a bit.
He's not wrong.
Scholes is a good player. Scholes is a very good player.
You see
But
what
I
I
just
said
have
My
earlier
preference.
when I
dad
said
saw
that outside of
generations of footballers himself. He saw Kenny Dalglish. He saw Stevie Highway. He saw Toshak. He saw Keegan. He saw all John Barnes. He saw all these players. Hobler, the goalkeeper who used to play for us. He saw all these guys. He saw the generation of United. He saw the generation where we went to play United. They were wearing whites or something like that. He saw all those generations. And you're telling me he's wrong for rating Scholes? Nah, I'm sorry, man.
He is wrong. He is.
No, he's
oh
not.
come on, we're going too far.
He
now.
is. Respect to your dad and stuff, but he's completely wrong on that.
No,
opinion.
I'm sorry. Paul.
By the
Scholes
way, I'll put
gets
I'll put
any
David Silva
midfield
above
that Liverpool have
KDB.
ever had in the Premier League era. I'm sorry. This is what I'm saying. The people that disrespect Paul Scholes is going too far. Paul Scholes walks into any
Hobler, you
Liverpool
idiot. Sorry.
You know it is. This is what I'm gonna say. Just for people, just to show how people's agendas are like so wrong. Paul Scholes walks into any Liverpool midfield in the last 40 years. Walks in.
Oh wow!
Walks in.
Wow! No way!
No.
He started ahead of
No.
guys. Paul
He wa-
Scholes starts ahead of Mascherano and like Genie Wijnaldum. Ho ho ho!
Oh no. But
Wow!
no,
What
no.
an edgy opinion there!
No.
Wow!
No. That's not even. No,
Mashallah.
you need to hear what I said. I never said in the Premier League era. I said even the times when we were winning league titles in 1980.
No, he does not.
He walks
No, he
into
doesn't.
any of
No,
those.
he
things.
does
He
not.
does.
No, he
He
No,
does.
doesn't.
I wouldn't say that because I don't
Wait,
know.
above
Yeah.
who,
He's a
Ibrahim?
terrific
No, he does
midfielder.
not.
Wait,
Yes, he
Wait,
does.
above
No,
who?
he does not. Stop waffling. He does not.
Above who?
He does.
I want to hear this.
He doesn't get ahead of John Barnes. He doesn't get ahead of Graham Souness. He
John
doesn't get
Barnes
ahead
was a
of.
He
left
doesn't
winger.
get in. Graham Souness clears him.
He's a midfielder.
Graham Souness clears Paul Scholes. Let's not. I mean, he has shared opinions.
Yeah,
but
that's
let's
what I
have-
just said. He doesn't get
Yeah.
ahead of him.
Well, he starts alongside Graham Souness. I never
No,
said
he
he's
does
better.
not. No, he does not because he's not better than Jan Molby.
Nah, man.
That's tough, man. They're I don't know what happens in
not.
it, but I'm sorry. Somebody
It's
has
not.
to come. Somebody has to hold bench for.
Yeah, I will ask you the $1 million question. Answer me this, and خلاص. If you answer me this, you are completely correct. Okay. Explain to me why Paul Scholes has never been nominated for a Ballon d'Or despite Man
But
United's
who
success.
cares?
Okay, wait.
Okay,
And-
Okay, wait.
Okay, let me, can I ask the question? See how he's rattled? Let me ask the question.
Wait.
Why has he never been
Has
nominated?
KDB ever won Player of
Not-
the Month? Has
not-
KDB ever
not-
won Player of the Month?
طيب. And not win it, never been nominated. And if he's the best midfielder in Premier League history or so underrated, he's one of the best players ever. Why did he never even win Man United Player of the Year? Man United player, by the way, Man United Player of the Year, 0. Tell me why. Explain
guys,
that one to me. I just want to know.
First,
Because
Sam,
by definition, if you're the best player in your position in Premier League history, at least win your club's player of the season. Why he never won his club's player of the season?
okay.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, Ballon d'Or is a popularity contest.
It wasn't a
Nobody
popularity contest back
No,
then.
it's
you
always,
lose
Sam,
already. You lose already.
It's always been a
It
popularity
wasn't a popularity contest back then.
It's always
It
been a
wasn't.
popularity contest.
No.
No.
How's it a popularity contest? Name a Ballon d'Or winner that didn't deserve to win it before Messi and Ronaldo.
Nedved
Didn't deserve to win it, so who deserved to win it?
Thierry Henry.
Okay, where did Arsenal get knocked out in that season?
It doesn't matter about what they got knocked out. You
See,
watched
there you
that
are.
season.
See?
You watched that season.
Just doesn't know football history.
Look,
Arsenal Football Club got knocked out in the group stages of the Champions League.
So you're sitting there telling me,
And that's
season
why Thierry
Nedved-
Henry finished second.
So wait.
Do I think Salah is the best player in the world? Yes. Do I think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or now because we got knocked out in the round of 16? No. So it's not a popularity contest.
Okay, no, but it is a popularity contest.
No, it's
It's not the
not.
best player in the
Pavel
world.
Nedved was the best player in the world that season.
Oh, come on, Husam, man. You
No,
can't
you
sit
didn't even
there.
watch that.
Okay,
man.
so what? Kind of.
I can
Okay,
bring
wait.
it.
Okay,
I watched as a kid Euro 2004. That was before your time. Don't waffle and act like you watched it.
Yeah, I was
watched
2
it.
years
You
old.
didn't.
Halas.
Okay, I watched it. Poborski, Jan Koller, Milan Baros. You know, get me Uj Faluski. I remember that whole Czech Republic team. They were balling out in that Euro 2004, and Pavel Nedved was their captain. So all that shit about, oh my God, Henry got robbed. No, Henry didn't get robbed. It's because Arsenal didn't do well in the Champions League at all that season.
But
They
who
got
had a
knocked
better
out in the
season?
group stages.
You're talking about.
I'll tell you something.
Husam,
Had
you're talking about just one
Had
competition.
Arsenal made it to like the quarterfinals at least, I think Henry would have won it. But
Husam,
they didn't even make it there.
Husam,
They got knocked out in the group stages.
The issue is you're talking just about the Champions League. Who cares? I'm sitting
Okay,
there
I
telling
ask you a question.
look at
Wait,
both of them.
ask you a question.
Who was the better
Who do you
player?
think should win Ballon d'Or this season? Who should win it?
Who should win the Ballon d'Or this season?
Yes.
I don't know because the season's not done.
Okay, as things stand, who do you think should win it? As things
I have
stand.
an answer.
As things stand,
Yamal. I'm saying Yamal.
It probably have to be either. I don't know because it's very difficult. Wallahi, Husam,
Yeah, Habibi, I understand, but in your opinion, yeah, it's just your
for me,
opinion.
this season is between
okay,
Salah and Yamal. It's Salah or Yamal. It depends.
I'd probably give it to either Rafinha, Yamal, or Salah.
Okay. Let's all be objective here and don't be an asshole. Okay, just be objective. Penalty Everton. Just be objective.
Yes.
Don't
Come on.
Just don't try to win the
They're going to
debate
miss a
for the sake of
penalty.
it.
They're going to miss a
Don't
penalty.
try to win the debate for the sake of it. I'll ask you a very straightforward question.
What the fuck?
Let's assume, for the sake of argument, Barcelona got knocked out in the group stages. Would Ibrahim have that opinion? Honestly speaking, no.
Yes, I would.
Yes, I would.
You're a liar.
I would.
You're completely a liar. You know you're a liar.
You know why?
You know you're lying right now.
No,
Because I just said Salah and he got knocked out. So why are you saying that I wouldn't have the same?
Why we
Yeah,
still
Habibi,
mentioning
he got
Salah,
knocked
though?
out in the round of 16, and that's the reason why he would not win Ballon d'Or. But that's my point. Henry, that season in the UEFA Champions League, got knocked out in the group stages, Habibi. But that's why he didn't win it.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
The only chance Salah has to win the Ballon d'Or is like if a rogue Champions League team wins it. Like, it can't
And
be
by the way,
rubbish.
Pavel Nedved as a left midfielder that season had like
Pavel-
15 goals and 15 assists as a left
No, I
midfielder, not left
respect
winger.
it. I respect it. But what
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
sitting
what
there
I'm
and
saying. So you
is-
can't say he got robbed. He didn't.
No. But we all know Thierry Henry did a madness that season. And just because his team couldn't do well in the Champions League, he got judged unfairly and finished second when he should have won it.
Well, you're saying he got judged unfairly. That's how it's been looked at throughout history. And on top of that as well,
Okay, so
when you say popularity contest, Nedved is a lot less popular than Henry anyway.
No,
So
but Husam, he's right. It is a
even around Europe, a lot less popular.
It's always been a popularity contest, brother.
No, it hasn't been. No, it has not been.
It has.
No, it has not been at all. You're waffling.
Oh, come on.
If it wasn't
Anyway,
as
the
much as
second half has started.
Throughout history, one of the most important things that are looked at when it comes to Ballon d'Or is international competitions like a World Cup and Euros, and then after that, Champions League. From the beginning of time, that's what
then
they
why
look at.
didn't Van Dijk
Okay,
win it?
okay, wait.
Why didn't
Tabak,
Van Dijk win it?
Tabak,
Van Dijk
can I
didn't win it.
Can I ask Husam one question? Just one question, brother. Husam,
Yeah, go on.
in 2021, was Jorginho the best? Was Jorginho the third best player in the world? Yes or no?
In 2021, was he the third best player in the world?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was the third best player in the world, but I think he played a pivotal role in
But
both
he finished third in the Ballon d'Or.
Italy and Chelsea.
Yeah, because he won the Euros and he won the Champions
Yeah.
League. That
Like,
is
he was
But he
very
was-
important
yes,
for
because he was
Italy
not- he
and
was-
for
there was no way-
Chelsea as well.
He wasn't even the third best player in Chelsea or the third best player in Italy. when
Mason
they
Mount
won-
was
they both
better
won
than him,
anything.
man.
How the hell is he
nah.
third in Ballon d'Or?
You guys are doing too much now.
Bro, he finished third in the Ballon d'Or for what? Passing left.
No.
and passing right.
The only player I put above
Passing
Jorginho is
left
that.
and passing right, and you're here doing Scholes. Bro.
Kante was the best.
Scholes was a
Yeah,
lot
no.
more
Kante for me was better than
passing left.
Jorginho.
Scholes is literally Ginger Jorginho.
Christiansen was
Anyway, and Ndi is getting ready to take the penalty. Wait, let's just speak on this penalty first. Ndi against Raya, and Ndi scores 1-1.
Oh,
They equalize.
But by the way,
Yeah.
that Sunday, delete every single comment about Graham Souness right now. That is a horror take.
What did you say?
He's Souness just kicks people.
Oh man, shut up, man.
Katsande, I'm gonna ban you right now. I'm literally
Honest to
gonna-
God, Cut Sunday, you need to shut up. You know why?
Nino saying
Yeah,
Husam, you
if you
cornered
Graham-
this fraud
Graham
with Ballon d'Or
Souness-
quest.
Graham Souness
Look,
made-
I'm not. Here's the thing. I want to explain this to Ibrahim. I'm not asking Scholes to win the Ballon d'Or. I'm not. I'm simply saying something very straightforward and simple. When you make the claim is best player in your position in Premier League history. This is what started this whole
But
conversation.
Scholes
Terry
isn't the
Flewers.
best midfielder
Wait,
in
wait,
Premier
Habibi,
League.
wait. Terry
Go on, go on.
Flewers.
Oh.
Best player in your position in Premier League history. The question now becomes, if you are the best player in your position in Premier League history, how come you never received the Ballon d'Or nomination? You never won your own club's player of the season. You never won the Premier League player of the season. You never won the PFA player of the season. So this shows that you are now revising his career after he retired. And that's
Okay,
the
okay.
issue that I have.
Okay,
Because
can
I didn't grow up in the UK. I grew up in the UAE. Yeah, I grew up playing football in the playground in the United Arab Emirates, where La Liga is a lot more popular than the Premier League to begin with, because
Yes.
people in the Middle East is either a Madrid fan or Barcelona fan. My whole life, the debate on the playgrounds was Lampard or Gerrard. Who do you want to be? Bro, I saw Arabs wear England shirt with number 4 on it and Gerrard, England shirt with number 8 on it and Lampard. No one wanted to be Scholes. No one ever brought Scholes into this debate. Suddenly, Scholes retires, and the Man United fans are like, wait a minute, why are those two fan bases talking about Scholes, Gerrard, and Lampard? So let's get involved. So they brought up this guy. If they wanted to bring anyone to this debate, they should have brought up Roy Keane, because Roy Keane is better than Scholes too. Because Roy Keane is more accomplished individually.
I agree with that. But
I agree.
Sam, this is the issue that I have when you're talking about why did Paul Scholes never win a Player of the Season. That is the equivalent of saying why did Steven Gerrard never win a Premier League, because his teammates were never good enough to help him win the Premier League. Paul Scholes never won a Player of the Season because the one of the best teams in the history of the Premier League is the players that he was competing with. He was competing with the likes of Rooney. He was competing with the likes of Ronaldo, competing with the likes of Roy Keane, competing with the likes of Berbatov. All of these players around him, Tevez. All of these players.
What do you mean, like in terms of the Man United Player of the Season?
Yeah, because look.
Yeah, but there were seasons where they didn't have those players. Okay, and in 20 years, can he have one?
Okay, Husam. He was competing with attackers who were scoring ridiculous amount of numbers, and they were always going to win it. Name me a period of time in that Man United period where you could
Ibrahim, you're not getting them. Oh, first of all, Lampard also played in very good teams.
But he
Daddy Abramovich
goals-
spent
how
a
many
lot
goals
of
did he score?
money every summer,
How
and
many
he
goals did he
bought
score?
the top. Bro, you know, Daddy Abramovich bought Crespo and Shevchenko. You don't understand. Me growing up seeing Chelsea buy Crespo and Shevchenko is like not normal. Do you understand that? Like that's two of the best ever strikers I saw Chelsea buy. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Lampard still won Chelsea Player of the Season. I'm gonna make your life easier. Jurgen Klopp era at Liverpool Football Club. Name the top 5 most important players. Name them without
Top
being
5.
edgy.
Okay.
Yes.
Salah, Trent,
Salah, Van Dijk.
Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent, and Mane.
Every single one of them won Player of the Season.
Can I name one too?
I don't think every single one of them won it.
The only one that didn't win Player of the Season, and that's just because he's a fucking right back, so that's normal, is Trent. Other than that, they all won Player of the Season. Alisson won Player of the Year. Salah won Player of the Year. Mane won Player of the Year. Henderson won Player of the Year. Van Dijk won Player of the Year.
Okay, wait, Husam. Firmino never won Player of the Year.
Exactly, I was about to mention.
Yeah, but Firmino, okay, perfect. Firmino, you watched Liverpool, and he was the system and all this, no problem. But no one, and I mean no one, can make the claim that Firmino is more important than Salah, Mane, Alisson, Van Dijk, or anyone that won Player of the Season.
Okay, but Husam, that's not the argument we're saying. What we're saying here and saying to you is, when it comes to...
But that's my argument.
No, but when it
No,
comes
you're
to
just saying Paul Scholes is shit, Husam. That's not your argument.
Yeah, Habibi, I am not saying he's shit. I'm saying no one can tell me he's the best ever in his position when he never even won his own club's Player of the Year. How's that an edgy take, bro?
But then Firmino is the best in his position, but he never won it for Liverpool. He's the best false nine.
Firmino is the what?
The best
He's
in
the
his position.
he's
The
the
best
best-
false
he's saying
nine.
he's
No,
the
he's
best
not. Firmino's not the best striker in Premier League
He's the
history.
best false nine.
Again, nobody cares.
Look at this guy now,
Tabang,
just
Tabang,
doing
Tabang,
this
that's an own goal.
extra. Even
Tabang,
by the way, he ain't even
No,
the
it's
best
not an
false
own goal.
nine. By the way, he ain't even the best false nine because this is how I know you didn't watch football back in the
Bergkamp
day.
never played false nine. I know you're about to say him.
No. First of all, Bergkamp was a false nine. He was a center forward behind Henry, and on top of
Yes,
that,
I know that.
Rooney was a false nine as well.
Yeah. Rudy's
But then-
better than him. But what I will say is this, Husam.
God, we're talking about Liverpool.
Oh wait, but Tabang. Husam, you are being so unfair to Scholes in saying that he never won a United team player of the season. Brother, you need to know who his fucking competition was.
Yeah, Habibi, I understand that.
Who was his
But he
fucking
played
competition?
in the Premier League for 20 years.
Okay, but Husam. Okay, Steven Gerrard played
Yeah,
for
in
20
20 years, you weren't
Okay,
your
Husam.
club's best player
Husam.
once, but you're the
Okay,
best player in
Husam.
your own position.
Husam,
How does that make sense?
Sam, what you're saying is the equivalent of if a Man United fan came on here and said to you, Steven Gerrard played 17 years but
No,
won
it's
no
not
league
the same
title.
thing.
Why?
Because it's
Well,
team
why?
trophy.
That's the exact same thing.
No,
Wallahi,
team
it's the same
trophy and individual accomplishment is not the same, so it's not the same thing.
Husam, the minute.
But that's the exact same
Listen,
thing.
they could
If
say
a
Husam,
United fan says Gerrard never won the league, the rebuttal to that is very simple because Gerrard never had teams good enough to win the
Okay,
league.
but then the one time he had a good team. Listen, hold on. The one time he had a good team, he slipped. The one time he had a good team, he actually slipped, and that was the time he could have won it.
That defense should have not been anywhere near a Premier League title.
The
Stop
one
being disingenuous.
time I agree. But the one time he was
Come on,
about to get
Flanagan,
over the
Glenn
line.
Johnson.
Okay, but Sam, do you
You get
The one
Reece
time he was about to get
Jackson.
over the line, he slipped.
There was
That
like
season-
35-year-old Daniel Agger in there, Skirtel, Kolo Toure, Mignolet in net. That's never a title-winning defense.
Sam.
The thing is, I question the importance of the player. Yani if you tell me right now, I'll give you an example. يا أخي Ryan Giggs, hello, before all of our time. Fair? Even I didn't watch him that much on the wings. But you go to Ryan Giggs' Wikipedia page and look at what he got individually. Bro, the guy finished second in like individual awards. He finished third. He's important. Yeah, if you tell me right now, is this a United agenda? The reason why I tell you no, it's not, is I rate Rooney very highly. I think Ronaldo's the best winger in Premier League history. I rate Berbatov very highly. I rate Tevez very highly. I rate Van Persie very highly. Van Nistelrooy, by the way, rate him very highly. Rio Ferdinand, I rate him very highly. There are so many. Nemanja Vidic, people call him a bozo. I say no, he's not a bozo. I say he's an unbelievable player.
Van
I
den
rate
Sar,
so
the
many
goalkeeper,
players.
also.
What I don't like is revisionism. Don't come to me and revise someone's career and act like he's more important than what he was. Yeah, and I'll give you an example right now. Just hold tight, just so you understand my argument here, because you're talking about look who he competed with. You get me? So,
yeah, who did he compete with?
no, okay, no problem. Let's look at this. Paul Scholes made his debut when 1995. Hello.
Yeah.
So, 1995 winner of the Man United Player of the Season, Kanchelskis, Cantona, Beckham, Giggs,
Kanchelskis, one of the best wingers.
Roy Keane twice. 2001, Teddy Sheringham, Van Nistelrooy, Cristiano Ronaldo, who's a child at the time. You know who won it in 2005? Prime age Paul Scholes, Gabriel Heinze, Wayne Rooney, 06, Ronaldo, Vidic, Scholes was still playing. Rooney, Scholes was still playing. Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, Scholes was still playing. Antonio Valencia, Scholes was still playing. Robin Van Persie, and then after that he retired.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're telling me
Okay,
he couldn't beat. You're telling me he couldn't beat prime Paul Scholes in 2005. Couldn't beat Gabriel Heinze to Man United Player of the Year.
Okay.
But I'm crazy.
Okay, so is Gabriel Heinze now a bad player? Is that what? Is that
Gabriel Heinze is a nobody in the sport, bro?
Oh, come on. Bro.
Okay,
No one will
ask you a
remember
question.
Gabriel
Okay,
Heinze
Husam,
10
ask you a
years
question,
from
Husam.
now.
No.
The reason we remember
Okay,
Heinze
but
is because Benitez wanted to buy him from Man United.
Husam, I'm gonna sit here and say this: Gabriel Heinze winning that is not any type of slander onto flipping what's it called, Paul Scholes, because you know why? The amount of players that were in that team littered with stardust, and Gabriel Heinze won it. For me, it just tells me one of two things: either he was such an incredible squad player and the fans voted for him, or he did something exceptional in that season and he won it. But I can't speak on that Gabriel Heinze season because I haven't
It
seen
was
enough
before
of.
your time, and I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Habibi, the point is very simple. We're looking at two individuals. Forget team trophies because it's a shit way to compare footballers, okay? Because if we're just looking at team trophies, let's just everyone stop saying Henry is the best player ever, and everyone start saying Giggs is the best player ever. So forget all these team trophies. My point is very simple. If you are the best player in your position in Premier League history, can I at least have one Man United player of the season? That's it. I'm not asking for anything much. I'm just asking one. Can you just win your own club's player of the season one time? If you think that's a crazy thing, that's on you.
Liverpool win the league in 08-09? Because we had a good squad back then.
Why didn't Liverpool win the league in 08-09? First of all, let me educate you. Alonso, Mascherano, and Gerrard only started with each other 5 times because one of them was injured at every point in time this season.
also was there.
We bought Robbie Keane and then we sent him back in January, knowing that Fernando Torres has a horrible injury record, and we had to start David and go, and we couldn't score a goal to save our life. 4 or 5 games that season. And when you bring up Gerrard in 08-09, in 08-09, nominated for player of the season was 6 players. 5 Man United players were nominated, and Gerrard got nominated.
I agree.
So the only one that actually performed at the level was Gerrard. Gerrard that year getting knocked out of the Champions League quarterfinals, I think. Yeah, quarterfinals in 08-09. And 1-0. Liverpool Football Club 1-0 in 08-09. He was in the World 11. That's how good he was that season. That's the season where Zidane came out publicly and said Gerrard is better than Messi.
Yes, I agree, yes.
So that's the season where I understand that circumstances and wrong decisions led us to not winning the league. I'll make it very simple to you. Had Liverpool kept Robbie Keane in January, Liverpool would have won the league that year. Yes. Because there's a difference between Torres is injured, let me start Robbie Keane, and Torres is injured, let me start David and go. There's a big difference.
No, I agree.
Yeah, but so that's the big mistake. Do you guys remember Robbie Keane's goal away at the Emirates in the great
over the top,
half
yes,
volley, left foot?
Yeah, over the top.
David and go would pull a hamstring attempting that.
But again, Husam, listen.
So that's
we've all sat here and said Steven Gerrard is the best midfielder in Premier League history.
Why didn't we win in 13-14? Because Rodgers is an arrogant. See you next Tuesday. That's why we didn't.
Okay, listen.
Because Jose Mourinho came to him and said, "Can we play this game on a different day?" So because we have Champions League semi-final. Yani Mourinho's telling you, "I'm not focused on you, Habibi." And Rodgers is like, "No." Rodgers tried to outdo the guy that taught him, who was Jose Mourinho, because he was an assistant under him.
The way
he was a youth coach under him.
The way he was
so instead of him actually listening to Jose Mourinho, he got done dirty. And on top of that, he's playing a high line for life against Chelsea, who are setting up on a low block in a way that is so unnecessary. Because in those last 3 games, all you needed was a draw against Chelsea.
Draw against Chelsea, beat Crystal Palace, beat Newcastle. We would have
Yeah,
won the
beat
league.
Palace, beat Newcastle. Also, when people talk about the slip, Habibi, we were 3-0 up away at Crystal Palace. Did
Yeah, that's
Gerrard
the
slip
worst one.
3 times?
No, I said it to SR yesterday, FK, the people that were in the Discord. I was like, the worst game was the Cristambul game, not even the Gerrard slip, because we could have easily built up from after beating Crystal Palace, but then we
No, but
failed.
here's the thing about when you have a player like Gerrard,
We had to go for golden.
it's going to get mean. Like last season we almost happened to Van Dijk, where Van Dijk slipped against Palace, and it had to be Andy Robertson to save it.
He
Like,
slipped.
had that gone in,
Yeah,
people will go with that and say that's why we lost the league, not because the Nunes was missing sit, but that Van Dijk slip.
no, but
That's
the
what
reason we lost the league is because Curtis Jones literally missed the sitter, bro. Look at the game, and then Nunez missed the sitter versus United, but no one is gonna look at that. You're right. It's a popularity thing.
Listen, guys, we can carry on with this conversation. I have no issue in it, but, bro, I gotta be honest in it. The way Arsenal are playing, how are you guys sweating like fucking dogs against Everton and expecting to beat Real Madrid? Bro, this is ridiculous. You're sweating against Everton. Bloody hell. Like, I'm watching this game and I'm laughing. I'm laughing.
Real, I need to watch that pen again because
But I will say this, by the way.
No, that pen is a clear, scaly agenda. That's what I'm saying.
I do hope that every single person in this chat is supporting for Arsenal. Like, fuck Real Madrid.
100%. Come on, you good.
Yeah, 100%. I'm supporting Arsenal.
Of course,
I hope everybody here is an Arsenal fan that I fucking do, because I can't stand.
Hey,
I hate
look at
Real
Miami,
Madrid more
man.
than Arsenal now. I hate them more than Arsenal.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's obvious who I'm
Okay,
supporting.
let me get you guys' predictions. That was a heated debate.
Well, that was not a heated debate because
I missed that 50%, bro.
your hatred for Scholes doesn't even allow you to be
Yeah, it's not
objective.
hatred. It's just
Can't lie, it's entertaining, man. I was eating my food and you guys made it entertaining. Well done.
Like, I know Thierry Henry is the best player in Premier League history, but don't revise his career in front of me because then I'll get triggered. Okay? Because I saw Thierry Henry play like dog shit in about 5-6 finals with my own eyes. Then you come tell me, don't ever compare Salah to
Thierry
Henry.
Henry's data in the finals is not looking good.
You can't compare Salah to Henry.
Yeah, Habibi, I just said Henry is the GOAT.
Okay, Husam, let me ask you a question.
I just said just don't revise. That's it. Don't revise.
Gerrard, Husam, Salah or Gerrard?
For me, this season, at the end result, we will see if Salah breaks the individual record and wins a playmaking award and wins a golden boot again, then I might change my
Can we
mind.
talk about the playmaker? Ever since we like, oh, he's going to break the record, he hasn't even assisted once. He's actually been Luis Diaz getting the assists.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will ever overtake Gerrard for me personally. I can't.
No, you can't say ever. You can't say ever. Because what if a player comes in 10 years from now and you get me, we dominate world football and dominate the Prem and he wins like, whatever, like 6 golden boots.
I'm sure people who watched the Shankly and Pace, they were like, Kenny Dalglish, Robbie Fowler will never be overtaken. And then Gerrard came. But look,
to be fair,
yeah, I don't think you can ever say someone will never overpass someone because I think that's ignorant.
No, I don't have an issue with somebody overtaking Gerrard. It just has to be for me, it has to be a player that's not even on the level of Messi, but just a level below that. It has to be someone that good. Like, we're talking about unanimously seen around football as being one of the best. It has to be someone that nobody can have a debate with. That's why.
But let me get to you guys' predictions because this game is getting feisty now. So let me get you guys.
Why can't we stay and watch the game with you, man?
Because you're gonna be fraudulent. You and Tabang when you're in this edgy mood.
I'm not even edgy. What the hell?
Husam hates his brothers, man. Look at this guy, bro.
Bro,
what do you mean edgy mood?
Bro, listen. Okay, there is no difference between Jorginho and Paul Scholes. They're the same exact player. You guys didn't watch.
That's you being edgy. No, that's edgy.
That's edgy, bro.
Actually, Jorginho is more individually accomplished. Anyway, let me get you guys predictions. It's true. He's more individually recognized. Let me get you guys predictions. Go on.
Ibs.
2-1 Everton, but I don't really give a shit what happens in score.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal, man.
Yeah, I could see that happening as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I just want Sterling to get another GA so he can overtake that bum Sancho.
Yeah, I can't stand Sancho. He's a cunt.
Yeah, but we already know that Sancho's a bum. And by the way, that was never a penalty. You can tell the skelly agenda in England is real. That
And
penalty
that's
is
not a prediction as well, Mr. Velvishwan.
2-2.
2-2. Okay, big up to you all.
Big
See you
up,
guys
big
in the chat. Appreciate you.
Oh, we're gonna have to.
Love.
Come on, you gooners.
What did you say?
Absolutely destroyed you, Ibrahim. Yalla.
Disgusting.
Try again some other
He
time.
didn't. He didn't destroy me,
Try
but
again.
big up, brother. Big up, brother.
Try again. Some other time, maybe you will be successful. Not with this debate, but maybe with another one.
Look at you, man.
Listen, no one will ever defeat me in Paul Scholes' debate because I'm so ready when it comes to him.
Listen, I'm not making a debate about Paul Scholes being better than Gerrard. My debate is Paul Scholes is better than Lampard, and
He's not better than Lampard.
He is better.
He's not better than N'Golo Kante. Big up, though.
Stuff. Oh, come on, man. Look at you.
He's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
Paul Scholes is the 5th best midfielder in Premier League history.
No, he's not.
He is.
I think I would struggle to put him top 9.
Oh, look at you. That's an agenda now.
That's not an agenda. Gerrard, Lampard, Vieira, Kevin De Bruyne, Cesc Fabregas. You get me? David Silva.
Fabregas is not better than Lampard.
You get me? Roy Keane.
Fabregas is not better than Scholes.
Fabregas is clear of Scholes.
No, he's not.
Clear.
Not Premier League.
Fabregas is not even. Fabregas and Scholes shouldn't even be at this conversation because it's disrespectful to
Fabregas' Premier League career doesn't even come close to what Scholes was doing in the Premier League. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all because Fabregas was literally a child and he was starting in an invincible Arsenal team. So that's
look at Abdullah, man. I'm 19. I'm not 19, brother. I'm over. Listen, I'm mid-20s, brother. I'm mid-20s.
Yeah, you still didn't watch Prime Scholes though, who lost out on Man United Player of the Season to Gabriel Heinze. See you in the chat though. Big up.
Take care, man. Take care.
Bye bye. Guys, this is the one debate on YouTube I will never lose. Telling you all right now. That's the one debate on this platform I can never lose. I am so ready. I am so ready when it comes to this debate. So yeah. Anyway, make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. I watched Paul Scholes. I did watch. Hello, Ginger. Hope you're good as well. Been a while since I've seen you. The fact that you can't even spell Heinze shows me that I know what I'm talking about. Can't even spell Heinze. There's an E at the end of it. I can't lie to you guys. I was seeing you guys in the chat. This is the one debate I consistently win on this platform. You ain't gonna revise Scholes' career in front of me. Yeah, he thinks it's the ketchup. He thought it was the ketchup, Sean. Sean thought it was the ketchup. The ketchup beat him. Best ever, very easy answer to that, Ballers FC. Best ever player in this generation is Messi. Best ever player in the previous generation is either Zidane or R9. I personally like Zidane, so I just go Zidane. Generation before that, I go Zidane. Yeah, he lost that to ketchup. Yeah, of course. Listen, Lampard is disrespected. Hate watching Leipzig. Why do you hate watching Leipzig? That's so random, bro. As a Liverpool fan. Batong. Yeah, of course you can say Ronaldinho was like Ronaldinho's there. I love Ronaldinho, but yeah. What age am I? 29 years old? Born in 95? There you are, Gonzo. Zizou. Yeah, Zidane for me. Younger than FK. That's true. I am younger than FK. She's hit the big 30 already. May Allah bless her. Guys, can we get 250 likes? I just burned 500 calories destroying Ibrahim and any Paul Scholes apologist. I appreciate you, ZZ. Listen, me, I'm the type of person always give respect to the people before me. I'm not arrogant. I'm not arrogant. You can even say rebrand. Adi. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. At the end of the day, you get me? Everyone's entitled to an opinion. I didn't have a problem with anything Faz or Said said. I'm not sensitive about these things. I actually commend them for the idea. Funny how you're 30 years old and you stretched Catherine today. Big up Dems Bright. Arroz. FK, you born in 95, right? Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate you. Now, as soon as Ginger heard I'm 29, he stopped attempting the whole you didn't watch Scholes thing, so he knows he's cooked. You're born in 95. Me and you born same year. It's crazy. Me and FK lived in the same country as children. That's actually funny. Appreciate you, McGregor. Sean, you're not born in 1995. Ain't you like 21? Yeah. Let's get the likes up, you guys. Come on. First season watching LFC. Bro, ever since Michael Owen, I started following Liverpool, like after 2002 World Cup. And as a child as well, like before ART and like Showtime and stuff like that, a lot of the times I read about Liverpool and tried to watch as many highlights as possible. Like I read about them on newspapers and magazines and stuff like this. Like a day after on the newspaper, I would read the results and stuff like this, and the match analyses and etc. But then after that came ART Sports, and then came Abu Dhabi Sports, and then came Showtime. So yeah. Would you say El Haj Diouf, Jovanovic, or Paul Konchesky were the worst LFC players? Yes. And if I were to include pound for pound, I will put Nunez up there as well. People crying in 3-2-1, but it's reality. David, you fraud. Why didn't you message me before? Why did you message me so late? Fraud. Nah, El Haj Diouf is definitely one of the worst. Definitely. Saliba loses in the air again. Yeah, same. I hope his fanboys go support Al-Nassr or wherever the hell he's going. Who's the bigger scrub, Neto or Sancho? You, for stopping supporting your club. I mean, the way that he started this game, you would... Trossard! That's actually a great save from Pickford. The way that he started today's game... you would assume he's already conceded, to be fair. That's a great save from Pickford. Yeah, because we didn't have access to internet back in the day. People don't know the days of dial-up connection. You get me? Good old days of dial-up connection. Man like Mito. Big up Mito for the super chat. He says, ironically, the player who made me support LFC was Torres. Hated him when he left. El Nino. Torres was a heartbreaking move because of the build-up. That season, before he moved to Chelsea, under Roy Hodgson, Chelsea came to Anfield and we were awful compared to them. They were a lot better than us. Torres scored 2 goals and we ended up beating Chelsea. That was heartbreaking seeing him move to Chelsea, to be honest. Very heartbreaking. Growing up, Fernando Torres is one of my favorite players, but yeah, that was like initial heartbreak. I think Torres' heartbreak was worse than like relationship heartbreak. The fact that he went to Chelsea as well, a club that we all hated. That's the thing that made it so bad, bro. You get me? Like, that was very heartbreaking. I really wanted Torres and Suarez to play together. I was really hyped when we signed Andy Carroll as well. Kenny Dalglish managing Liverpool was really nice as well. I loved it. Won the Carabao Cup. The thing is, back in the day, people don't know this. Like, back in the day, you could afford being delusional because we were so dog shit. So it was like, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I still remember Brendan Rodgers' first game in the Premier League as well. We went away to West Brom. This what's funny. Let me tell you the funny story. It's not funny. It's actually a bit sad with Rodgers' first game. It was during Ramadan, and after coming home from prayer, I fell like a whole floor. I fell on my back. So the stairs is made from like, I don't even know the word, like it's made from stone. So as I was speaking to my brother and my neighbor, and we were just having a conversation, I put my hand on the stone like staircase, and it broke, and I fell. And the funny part is there was like this big of a block, just this big of a block, right? And when I fell, this was my head, and the block was here. Like we were this close to each other. Like I would have ended up like being hospitalized if that happened. And everyone in the family came in to visit me that day, like to make sure I'm good and stuff like this. And I remember sneaking into my room with my whole tribe at the house to watch West Brom against Liverpool. And we ended up losing 3-0. Zoltan Jara put in a masterclass. Good old days, man. Good old days. I fell about 3 meters on my back. And my head was, no exaggeration, but 30 centimeters from falling on a concrete block. Like, you want to know, like the ones that people build houses with. I remember my scream was so loud, the neighbors woke up, everyone woke up. Yeah. Immediately rushed to the hospital. I remember this. And then everyone in my tribe like came to visit me and stuff. And I just snuck to my room to watch Liverpool West Brom. And then my mom came in and is like, we have guests over to make sure you're okay and you're here watching the football game. Big up Mumsy, man. That was almost 10 years ago now. When was Rodgers' debut season? 12-13, right? Yeah, 12-13. That was in 2012. Even more than 10 years ago. Odegaard misses, by the way. That's even more than 10 years ago. That's even more than 10 years ago. So, yeah. Long time ago. Rank Martinelli, Diaz, Sancho, Neto, and Garnacho. Diaz 1. Neto 2. Martinelli 3. Sancho 4. Garnacho 5. Garnacho worst one. Garnacho worst one. 2012 was exactly 13 years ago. That's when that happened. 13 years ago, I fell on my back, rushed to the hospital, was literally centimeters away from falling on a concrete block, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Top 5 most hated clubs. Man United 1, Everton 2, Chelsea 3, City 4. I don't hate anyone else. Martinelli. Wow, what a shot. That's a good save. Football Gate. Yeah, I think West Brom did do the double over us. Bro, didn't Blackpool do the double over us? So, they did do the double over us, I think so. Didn't they beat us at Anfield as well? I remember that Swedish player that used to play for them called Olsen. Arsenal ain't in my top 5. Arsenal Liverpool ain't rivals, man. Croston. Top 5 most hated fans. United fans by far the worst. There is no one worse than Man United fans. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile type thing. So, Man United fans are the worst. Big up, Tibzo. Man United fans are by far the worst. Annoying fans. Obviously not including Liverpool fans. So I would say United fans, number 1. Number 2, Chelsea fans. Number 3, Arsenal fans. That's about it, to be honest with you. I'm not really annoyed by any other fan base. Yeah, I'm not really annoyed by any other fan base, I'll be honest with you. I'm not annoyed by any other fan base. Yeah, I don't think any other fan base is necessarily annoying or anything. Yeah, tell him SR. Wow, look, she's doing her job instead of talking about Mango Lassie. Everyone, do hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you to Mito. Mito lives in Luxembourg, you guys. Big up Mito. Abdullah, Mito, Nino, Mad Gimme, Jack, McGregor, Naif, and Mohammed Hussein. Big up to all of you guys, and thank you guys so much for always supporting the channel. Even on a dead watch along like this, you guys are always showing love. Let's push 200 likes. Come on, we got 300 people in here. Let's get to 200 likes. Come on. Yeah, we are gonna party when he leaves. That doesn't mean we're gonna make mukbang. What do I think of Mango Lassi? Mango Lassi is so overrated. Like, it's all right. Like, it ain't nothing special, bro. I don't go eat Indian food for the Mango Lassi. It's alright. Nothing special, eh? Yes, it will be legendary. I think that'll be the biggest super chat Toka ever sends. He's gonna be so happy that day. I'm gonna be just as happy as you. Finally. Which non-Premier League fans do you find annoying? Number one, Barcelona. By far. Growing up, Barcelona fans were so irritating, bro. One of the worst fan bases to speak for football with. Yeah, I just said it's nice. It can be nice and overrated. Manager of the season? Arne Slot should win manager of the season. And if not Slot, Nuno Santo. No one else should be in the running. Timber. Can't believe I'm doing a Forest Villa watch along. Header here by Moreno and he misses. Mango Lassi's all right. Like it's like a good flavored drink. Nothing special. Sean C, you know what this is called? Husam is entertaining. So just message Husam is very entertaining and that's it. Just put the fries in the bag. Stop trying to be edgy. You slept through this entire game. I hear it. Just eat Turkish food. Flavorless game, flavorless food. Free kick taken quickly. Thank you, TKA. Appreciate you. He didn't even turn on the game. Thank you, SR. Thank you. I'm sure it's my charms why the reason you're watching the stream. Guys, we're 25 likes away from 200. Let's get there. If Mango Lassi was a Premier League team, who would they be? That's a good question. I think the easiest answer to this is probably Brighton. Brighton or Chelsea? That's the correct answer. Hella overrated. How many minutes added on? 4 minutes. No. Mango Lassi is not Southampton. Like, they're not that bad. Isn't Chelsea basically Brighton? To be fair, that's why I said Chelsea or Brighton. KVR clears it. West Ham is a shout. West Ham is a shout. I don't know who that is, Annabelle. When am I joining the Discord? Never. Foul here on O'Brien. Arsenal so dodge to watch. Yeah, they are. Thank you, FitzTube. That's my job as a entertainer / watch along guy. Hopefully, Forest versus Villa is a better game. Top 5 passers in the Liverpool squad: Trent, McAllister, Salah. I'll probably say Curtis and Van Dijk. Yeah, FK has a nice voice. Tell him, Yasser. I think our best passer is Trent. I think our second best passer is Salah. Third, McAllister. Fourth, Virgil. Fifth, Curtis. Corner, Arsenal. Thoughts on Ekitike link? I hope we get, if it's Ekitike or Sesko, I'm choosing Ekitike. Watch Arsenal score from this corner now. Watch Arsenal score from this corner now. Watch. I'm calling it. I'm calling game right here. Arsenal score from this corner, 2-1 Arsenal. Watch. Watch. Never mind. Cleared. Never mind. Jordanian national team. This is the best national team I've probably seen in my lifetime. We scored one set piece. I agree, Daniel. Let's go watch troops have a meltdown. It's been a while. What happened? Raya collects.
Aye.
Full time whistle blows.
30 seconds to go.
Full time whistle blows. Arsenal won. Everton won. They draw. Which means now what? We need 3 wins to be Premier League champions?
That's not Jabon.
30 seconds to go.
That's not Jabon. That's not Lule.
Ending.
That's not Jabon. That's not Jabon. That's not Lule.
What we doing here?
Dubs in the chat for my man Tyler Jones. Everton celebrating a draw a few weeks ago just to gift us the tie.
He's given the foul for what? He didn't even make contact. So now, so 1 minute. So now you can't fake. You can't fake. You can't fake something. Fake shot. See what I'm saying? Raya's good at catching.
Hey.
That's not
He done it again.
That's not Jabon.
He done it
That's
again.
not Lule.
Full time. But that O'Brien done it again. He blocked Raya again.
That's not Jabon. That's not Lule.
Procrastination, trauma, red flags.
Yeah, the best thing he's done this season is drag them players away, yeah, before they get fucking suspended and fucking catch a charge. Yeah, and fucking do something stupid. I know we ain't gonna win the league, so it probably don't matter. But either way, just get them away. Yeah, just fucking get off the pitch. Fuck off. Just go and get changed. Get on the coach. We'll go to Madrid.
Go get ready for the next game.
Yeah, go get ready for Madrid. Bye bye. Let's go. Yeah, but I'll tell you what happened there. Yeah, we've been fucking thinking that we're fucking the dark arts. The dark arts. Yeah. Well, we just came up against David Moyes' fucking Everton, mate. That's what happened there. Yeah, David Moyes' Everton.
He does have to get a result.
Guys, I wish I would stay around and you get me. But my parents have arrived with the groceries, so they need my biceps to go help them collect all the groceries. Love every single one of you guys. Dubs in the chat for my guy Tyler. Appreciate you all. Like the video on your way out. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I'm back later on for Forest Villa. You get me? I thank you, Everton, I guess. You know, you celebrated the draw against us. Now, you've gotten points off of Arsenal. So, yeah. Regardless, big up to every single one of you guys. Do hit the like button on the way out. Do subscribe. We are edging closer to a Premier League title now. We are 11 points ahead of Arsenal. If we win tomorrow, we are 14 points ahead of Arsenal. You get me, with 7 games to go. So this close, you guys. This close. Love you all. Thank you so much, Tyler. Thank you to everyone who sent a super chat. Thank you to everyone who liked. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Love you all, and see you guys back for Forest Arsenal. Let me here. Let's go watch the Arsenal meltdown on the terrace. Arsenal robbed again. Here we go. Let's see what the hell they're saying. Arsenal robbed again. Yalla, go tell them Husam raid on the terrace chat. Peace out, habibi. Love you all.